So we are talking with Sandro Mancuso. Sandro, you are the founder of the London Software Craftsmanship Community.
It's a horrible word. Yes, London Software Craftsmanship Community.
Yes, and you are a Java guy.
Yes, I am.
With a lot of experience in corporate Java or.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you some questions about software craftsmanship, and my first question is, if you had to summarize in one sentence what software craftsmanship means for you, so not one book but one sentence, what is it for you?
It's a lifestyle where I'm committed to high quality code. That's what it's for me.
So why should people in the community, why should they care about software craftsmanship? Why is it important for the people, for the developers?
I think that is all about their own reputation, really. It's at the end of the day, it's their profession. It is what they do for a living. So if they don't do it properly, they won't have a job. So that's what we are trying to do with software craftsmanship, is to raise the bar of the software development community, so that we can produce much better.
How are you producing well-crafted software?
Well, I try to apply the best techniques that I know. Of course, that high quality code, it really depends. Like, it's difficult to quantify what quality code is, but I try to apply the best techniques that I know, like test-driven development, pair programming, and also try to keep my methods small, give proper names to it, have single responsibility for class and methods. All these good techniques, that's what I try to apply on my day-to-day job.
Do you think we as software developers have an influence on language design, or is there a language with which you can produce better code or worse code?
I think that we have a lot of power in terms of language designs. Java is a good example because you have the JCP, the Java Community Process, so where members of the public submit ideas to the new versions of Java, and then it is approved. And also, like, I believe that many languages, they benefit from other languages. So a lot of functional languages are being created now. So all these developers, they look at each other, different languages, and they try to put the new features on their own languages. So I think that we have total control of it. Of course, in the past maybe we didn't have much because languages were controlled by organizations, but today a lot of languages are open source.
Which obstacles do you find, or do we find as developers, on our way to reaching this ideal of software craftsmanship?
I think that the biggest one is the lack of understanding by the management people. So they are more worried about the process, so how they organize the development team, but they can't see the benefits of what a quality code would bring. So the main difficulty is for us to show to them how can we quantify what a good quality code or a bad quality code would do in terms of difference. So I believe that as soon as they understand that, as soon as the quality drops, it will take much longer to create any new feature, to fix any new bug. If you keep the quality high, it will always be easier for us to keep adding new features, keep fixing the bugs. Hopefully we'll have like just a few bugs, and we will be increasing the lifespan of the software over the time, giving them a best return of investment. That's my point. If keeping quality high is the best way that we can find to get the best return of investment for the software.
When do we need to care about software craftsmanship? When does it begin? Does it begin at university, at the third job, or can it begin with 15 years of experience? Can we start with?
It's a tough question to answer because, in my view, this is, as I said before, it's a lifestyle. It's basically like who you are. It's something that you care about. So it's quite tough to teach someone to care about something. However, I believe that we can influentiate that. So if you put a normal developer in a team of passionate developers, hopefully this passion will be contagious. Like this new developer will look at the other guys more senior than him and say, wow, these guys really care about what they do. I want to be one of them. So I believe that if you want to work on with a lot of motivated and passionate developers, you probably will become one of them. If you don't become one of them, I don't think that you have a great future in our industry. But I really don't know how you can tell someone you need to be passionate. I think that you can't do that. You can just show your passion and hope that this guy will look at you and say, wow, I would like to share this.
Teach by example.
Exactly.
So this evening was the first meeting of the London Software Craftsmanship Community.
That's right.
What is your opinion about this meeting and what's next?
I'm thrilled, really. I was not expecting so many people to turn up. I'm really, really excited about it. I thought it was really, really cool, and I'm happy to see the variety of people interested in software craftsmanship. So we had people from many different backgrounds, different languages. We had like .NET, Ruby, Java, all this kind of stuff. So I think that for us, the most important thing for our first meeting, so how can you organize a meeting for people with such different backgrounds? So our main idea was, okay, so let's start as a first meeting, talk about software craftsmanship in general, give our own view of what it is not, and see what people think about it, and then raise a discussion. So that I think that was mission accomplished. For us, next is, as we know, software craftsmanship is also all about practice. So from now on, our intention is to have specific meetings, for example, a TDD session, a code retreat, a dojos, and things like that, where we could practice more. And so that's probably our main intention. We are joining forces with other communities as well. So we may have some events, we may promote some events together, and hopefully for next year we will be doing a few code retreats in London, and hopefully attract people from many different languages as well.
Can you remind what a code retreat is?
Right, sure. A code retreat is the full day where developers they come together and they work on a specific problem for, I don't know, they pair programming for 45 minutes, for example, then they compare the results, and they throw away all the code that they wrote, exchange pairs, start again. Then you can put a lot of challenges. You can say, okay, let's try to solve this problem now without using a for loop, or let's try to solve this problem just using TDD. So you can put a lot of obstacles in all these sessions and see how you get on. And the main idea is that we share, like we pair with different people and see how they do software. So we learn from each other. That's the main idea.
Good. Word for the end. Craftsmanship in one word.
Lifestyle.
Thank you.